Hey folks, another quick video from Daddy Rabbit. This is a first video for me even talking about a topic like this. Usually stuff I don't talk about. Now I'm a big, like you all, I watch all kinds of content. I watch several different creators. Now I probably don't watch as much YouTube or TikTok as a lot of people, but there's people that I enjoy watching, you know. And there's one particular content creator, and I'm not going to use their name because I don't have permission, but and I love their content, I really do. Excuse me. But I might go a month or 2 months or 3 months, and I won't watch them for a while, and then I go back, and it's just because I get interested in watching something else or whatever. But and every time I see them, they're talking about relationships, and you gotta understand now, a lot of this is they do it for entertainment, you know, and they're funny and I enjoy them. But even my ex-wife said, she was talking about me. She said, I do YouTube because it's like therapy. And in a sense it is. If I want to rant, I just fire this thing up. I go live, I get to rant about whatever I want, and then I cut it off. And I guess in a sense it is therapy. I don't really look at it that way, but I can see her point of view. But a lot of creators are single, I've noticed. Excuse me. TikTok, YouTube, now Instagram, they don't do videos, and I don't do the Facebook thing, so there's a car in front of me. It's got their turn signal on, making my head red. But it's true, a lot of us are single, and the problem is, especially with girls, God, I can't get clear of my throat. With girls, guys simp like crazy. And so their channels are bigger, and you got, what is her name? I'll think this content creator's name in a minute. She's on TikTok, and she's got OnlyFans and all that stuff, you know, and she's killing it. She make mega money. And guys are dogging on her all the time. Well, as creators, on one hand it's really cool, but on the other hand it's really shitty, because you get attention from other people on a greater scale. Now, I'm not comparing myself to these girls because they got 50,000 subs, so they're getting attention nonstop. How can you have a normal relationship with anybody if you're pulling that much attention? You can't. There's just no way, because no matter who you pick to date, you got 1,000 or 2,000 guys, people, whatever, trying to bag you. You can't. A guy or a girl, either one, does not have a chance, because we all know in any relationship, you know, there's haters. Oh, you know, she's this or she's that, or you know, he's doing this or he's doing that. And it's always putting doubt in people's minds. You cannot have a normal relationship. You can't. Because people want what they want. So they'll backstab or do whatever they have to do to get to that person. And then that poor creator, it makes you damaged. And it does. I don't do content like I used to. I mean, I just come on when I want to. I do it as a live, because I do lives because they upload easier than shooting a video and then uploading it, because YouTube just will pick them apart. So I have found, for me, it's easier to do the live and then and then it just pretty much uploads. They don't give me a whole lot of trouble. I gotta turn this off for a minute before I get killed. But I look at these chicks that have 50,000 subs, 60,000 subs, or whatever. Holy shit, they don't have a chance. There's no way. And all of them. I don't believe I watch any female creators. Maybe one or two that have what you'd call a relationship because of what it is. So I sit and I watch all these people, and everybody's miserable. But they can't turn off. I mean, this is like a drug. It really is to an extent. And I'd have to say 2 or 3 summers ago, probably 3 summers ago, when I do it live, there'll be 50 or 100 people in, and it, to me though, I enjoyed it, but it was overwhelming. Because I read like a 6th grader, so I can't keep up with the comments, and you got to deal with the trolls and all that. But I don't do content for you all. I do it for me. A lot of these people are doing content to make money, and they are making money, so they have to keep putting out content more and more and more. And I'm going to tell y'all something. And I tried it. Once you start putting out content on a regular basis, it drains you. It makes you a miserable person. To you all, it's entertaining. I watch creators, and it's entertaining to me, but you have no idea how much time that takes out of your life. Oh, you can't do nothing because on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, you go live. On Thursdays at 7:35, you go live. And you got to go live. You have to. And because if you don't, people get shitty, and they don't realize you've got a life, but they don't care if you got a life, because it's like TV in their mind. And and then you have people, well, can't you do it at 7, or can't you do it? And you can. And then like me, I just back up. I'd come on earlier and stay on later, so everybody'd be happy. So I got to a point where I didn't give a shit. I really didn't. I don't care if you came. If you come and watch, you didn't. If you commented, you didn't. And then and I can speak from my experience. So there's 3 people sitting here, and nobody will make a comment. And it's hard to carry a conversation by yourself for an extended period of time. I mean, I can talk to myself for an hour, but then when you turn it off, everybody's like, "Well, I just missed it," or wish, and that's all fine and dandy, but it's time consuming. And I used to watch a girl on TikTok. She'd come on, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night, and she had to get up at 6 to go to work, her real job, and then she'd stay on till 3 o'clock because all these guys said, "Oh, come on, stay on just a little bit longer." And I told her eventually, I said, you're going to have to stop, or you're going to kill yourself, because people are never satisfied, and people don't care that you're killing yourself because they want what they want. People are very selfish. Even as adults, we're very selfish. But I'm kind of getting off topic. But as a creator, it's hard to have a normal life because more people see you, and people draw their own conclusions, and I'm guilty of that. I've seen creators, I think, oh, they're so-and-so, and they're not. I always will, if I like a creator well enough, I'll contact them, and anybody that's on my channel knows, I'll call and speak with my subscribers too, and some of them I like, some of them I've met and I don't care for, but you're not going to like everybody, and so it's just hard as a creator to have a normal life. And I feel sorry for some of these people. I wish I could think of Kitty's handle on TikTok, because she's got pretty good content. But literally, like this chick I watch, when she does a live, she spends, if she's online, let's say an hour, she spends 55 minutes saying, "Hi, how you doing? How's it going? I ain't seen you in a while, blah, blah, blah." She don't have time to do content. The whole time she's kissing ass to all the guys signing on. But she's got an OnlyFans page. So she's got to even like me, I come in and say, hey, Nicole, how's it going? She'll say, hey, Daddy Rabbit, I ain't seen you in a while. Well, I don't do OnlyFans. I guess I'm odd. I don't care about OnlyFans. Uh, I got a rule I live by. If I can't touch it, taste it, or you know what it, I don't want it. And I sure don't want something that everybody else has had too. So, so I stay single. I'll die alone because I'm too damn picky. But I feel sorry for a lot of these people that cannot have a normal life. They just can't. And it sucks, but that's how they're making their money. And I mean, it's, if you're pulling, and a lot of these people pull down bucks, and you get accustomed to that kind of money, you can't go out and get a real job and make that kind of cash. I watch a chick that I found on TikTok, or it might have been YouTube, I can't remember, Sammy, Sincerely Sammy, and I've been watching her since she's probably 17 or 18. She makes $25,000 a month. She's got multiple businesses, and all of them involve taking her clothes off. I don't mean she's a prostitute, but like, she strips, she does topless house cleaning. She lives in Florida. She'll come and bush hog your property topless. I don't know if I'd want her lifestyle, but I would sure like to make 25 G's a month. I mean, that's $300,000 a year, and all she's doing is showing off her boobs. That just shows you how thirsty guys are, and it's a shame, but it is what it is. But I just want to get on here, and so when you're watching a content creator, understand they're just people too, and for the chicks, it's got to be addictive. It has to be like doing coke or something, because all the attention that they pull, and it's insane. And I mean, when I first started watching TikTok and all that, I was thirsty, and then I got to really looking at it from a creator standpoint. I think this is silly. This is really silly. Guys, it's sad. God wired us this way. I mean, we're predators, and in the aspect that you chase girls, and that's what drives us most of the time. Food and sex, and sleep, that's the big things, so God made us thirsty, and women know it, and they capitalize on it. And then the real sad part is these chicks figure out men are thirsty and they'll pay, and then you can forget ever having a normal relationship, because women have figured out, I don't even have to take my clothes off and I can make a killing. So then why should they have a traditional relationship? But anyway, that's all I wanted to get out here and say. And so when you're watching people, just remember they are normal people, because we all have our favorite creators, and people would. Thankfully for me, I never got big enough that I pissed YouTube off. So, YouTube will kind of spank you. It's like when I changed my name from Prep Rabbit to Daddy Rabbit. I thought, well, maybe YouTube will leave me alone. Once they got your IP address, you make the shit list, you're on the shit list. And that's okay. Because if I had 50,000 subscribers, I'd lose my mind. I would, because I'd have to be on here all the damn time. But, so just think about it when you're watching these people, if you're a content creator, be honest, because I'm telling the truth. I mean, I really am. And I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, and I'm not trying to shit on nobody, but it's the truth. And, but like I say, the girl that I watch, I haven't, she changed her name. She quit doing TikTok for a while, and then she changed her screen name and all this. And she's come back with different content. And she's all the time talking about the ex-boyfriend. And the only time that I've watched her, she's had 4 or 5 boyfriends. And she's not super old, but that seems like a lot of boyfriends for That's about one a year that you're dating steady, and she could never find one, you know. And I'm thinking, how in God's green earth can you have a relationship if you're on social media like she is? Because guys are all the time coming at her, and that has to wear on you, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna get off from here. I'm gonna walk a little bit tonight. I feel decent today. Uh, Friday's surgery day. I don't know. They're saying stents, but maybe open heart. So we'll see. I don't know yet. They don't know yet. So when they run the heart cath up in me Friday morning, they'll decide what's what. They're supposed to be shooting some dye into my heart and all this shit, you know. Hopefully it's just the 3 stents they were talking about, and I can be back at work in a couple of weeks, God willing. Of course, the little nurse practitioner I was talking to, he went through all the scenarios, which 3 of them pretty much mean death. Uh, he said, you can have a heart attack on the table. Yeah, I know. You can have a stroke. Yeah, I know. Or you can die. Yeah, I know. The last procedure my mother had when she was alive, they needed to shoot dye into one of her kidneys or something to see what was going on. She had a heart attack on the table, and 2 weeks later she was dead. So I know all about it. Do not think that I am taking this nonchalantly. I am scared to death. And for all the people that'll, and I know when you don't know what to say, you always say, oh, you're going to be okay. Don't worry about it. Keep that to yourself. Unless you're a heart doctor, you know, because you don't know. And don't get me wrong, if I pass, I'm good with the Lord. I'll go to heaven. I'm just not ready to go yet. And, you know, I got that going on. So one of my buddies I've known since the 1st grade, he's able to go with me, and thank God. And he's in the medical profession. So when the doctors tell me something, I just try and look at him, and then he translates it. You know, they use $75 words, and we use 50-cent words. So he always just tells me whatever. And so I got to be in Knoxville at 9 a.m. Eastern. They're going to do blood work, and then I guess they're going to get me ready to do whatever. And cool part is they're going to pump me full of good drugs, and I ain't going to know it. And so if I pass, I won't know it till I get to the pearly gates. And if I wake up here, I know I didn't die. I'm more concerned about catching a stroke or something because of the blood clots and stuff. But the nurse practitioner said I might want to think about a different kind of job. And I told the nurse practitioner to go get bent because my job can be stressful. And I said, hey, I'm not a young man anymore. I'm good at what I do. It's hard for me to, and I live in a little place where decent money here is $10 to $12 an hour, and I'm making closer to 30. So it's hard to walk away from that, you know. And I don't really do anything. Not really. I really don't. And I wish I could. The problem is, if I start talking about what I do for a living, it'll be fairly easy to figure out where I work. And where I work, they don't like for us to discuss on social media. And if you do, they'll shit can you. So, no. And I'm still in my probation time. And so I'm very fortunate is they're holding my job for me. I am very fortunate. And they're just waiting. They won't let me come back to work. The shitty part is they won't let me come back to work till I'm 100%. Because I could go back and be on light duty. But I understand their point of view, because if I croak, then it'd be on them. It's just hard. Whew. What else? Yeah, I guess that's really it. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm calm today, but Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, was my doctor's appointment, and all day Wednesday I was a basket case, and I'll be the first to tell you I did a lot of crying on Wednesday. I've done blood clots for 4 years, and I can take them in stride because, I mean, they can kill you, but usually I go in the hospital, they run a couple of gallons of Coumadin through me and liquefy everything, and then I'm good. I can go in there and get on that table for them to run that heart cath up in me, and I could just die. And I'm full of fluid. I got congestive heart failure, and they haven't put me on a diuretic yet because they're talking about my kidneys or something. As far as I know, my kidneys are fine. I think they're waiting to do this surgery before they start hitting me with all this medicine. I am now on a cholesterol pill, and I'm still on blood thinners, and I'm still on testosterone, and but I don't take enough testosterone to thicken my blood up, so it's no big deal. And so yeah, they said that if they put in stents, they said I'll be a new boy in about 2 weeks. I'll be bouncing full of energy, and I'd love it because I love to hike. God, I love hiking. I'd rather be in the woods. You know, that's why, people say, well, you should move back to the city. I'm like, you've lost your mind. I have no desire. But everything outside of that, it's good, It is what it is. If I go and get on that table and something happens to me, that's God's will, and I'm good with it. But to tell you I'm not scared would be a lie. And stuff, most stuff just rolls off my back. I don't sweat shit. I really don't. But this is kind of scary. Whew, I can't breathe. So I'm going to go home. It's almost 7 o'clock Central. I'm going to go home. I'm going to put on my walking breeches, and I'm going to walk for a little bit. And I like walking at night. I prefer walking at night. And see how far I can walk, And after I go back to work, I'm going to get me some new ink. I have found me a new bunny rabbit tattoo I want. And guess that's it. So anyway, if I do croak, somebody will make the announcement. SP1 or Post Parson Comms Group, somebody will talk about it, I'm sure. But and I got a list of people that will get a phone call if I croak. Like I say, I'm more concerned with catching a stroke than I am dying. That's it. So anyway, be good to your creators. Just remember they're people, and enjoy your content. Anyway, this is Daddy Rabbit. More videos coming soon, God willing, and the creek don't rise. That is my 2 cents. Please remember your glass is always half full and never half empty. You keep praying for me, and I'll keep praying for y'all. I love y'all. Have a great weekend. Well, it's over with, so I hope tomorrow doesn't suck for y'all. I love y'all. Be good. See you.